Hey everybody, hey manifestors! Happy Tuesday! Hey manifestors! Alright, so today's about embracing transitions. So I'm going to transition some of the little behind the scenes stuff I do here. And I totally forgot to charge my phone. So I'm having a situation because I need to put it down and it's got the cord and here we go with the transitions in life. I mean, everything is about moving from one state to the next. And actually, while I was sitting here, I was looking up the definition of transitions, which literally is the process or a period of changing from one state or condition to another. We go through these all day long. All right, so let me see. I'm going to leave this one, I think, on hey everyone on Instagram and on Facebook. I'm Lisa Meta of Metamorfize. And lately I'm playing around with calling myself a life strategist. I went from manifestation coach, mind mastery coach, but I'm feeling like, you know what? Life is about strategizing and about using your mind. And when you use your mind, you can apply it to anything. And actually, a lot of the mind stuff I do is about the transitions. Hold on, I feel like I need to get settled here. I'm gonna take my risk on this battery thing here. All right, 25%. Here we go. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh well, check. Okay, transitions. Okay, embracing transitions. The filter that I have on Instagram is kind of wild. Don't really know how to take it off anymore, so that's it. Okay. So, hey, I got some Spanish rap going today. It's like smooth. Because isn't that what we want transitions to be? Smooth. If you're joining me today, just take a deep breath in. Everything is a transition. Every single thing is moving us from one state of something to the next state. Even in this moment, even in this second, we are transforming, transitioning, changing, evolving, growing, flowing. How present can we always be with the moment? Man, I would love to be able to change that filter. How do we do it? Do we go like, oh, hey, there we go. Little sparkles. All right. Just breathe in, breathe out. Just welcome today in with open arms. Today is Tuesday. If you're here on the replay, just hit replay so I know you are watching. Every week I have a theme. I'm mostly doing a lot of stuff in Next Level Manifestors. It's my Facebook group page. It's private, and it's a manifesting party. We're just I'm asking questions because the answers are always in the questions. So if you want to get on over there, you can go Facebook/group Next Level Manifestors, mount up. All right. So today is about embracing transitions. This one means a lot to me because I think I personally suffered with transitions and leaving one state of whatever into the next, especially around working out. Literally, getting off the couch to put my shoes on to leave the house, and actually just leaving the house. I had an isolation situation at one point where the transition to go outside, it felt overwhelming for me at many times, where I don't know if that resonates with you. Give me an icon, or if you've had trouble or do you have a relationship with transitions? I mean, I can't be the only one who finds it difficult to go from one state to the next. You're telling yourself, get up, I need to do the laundry, or get up, I need to wash the dishes, or get up, I have to take care of something with the kids, or talk about something with my spouse or family. It's like the day is strung along by decisions and choices that in between are transitions. So actually, I wrote something I want to share with you because I really think this puts it into perspective, because I wrote this for this week's theme. So things never stay the same. Change is inevitable. It's a constant companion, and it is something that we will have with us throughout life, which is why I'm always focusing on what is your relationship with change. And by the way, people are always like, but what about transformation and evolution? For me, they're all the same in many ways. Like, they're all moving you, just like transitions are the middle between change, growth, transformation. They're all bringing you to something new. So when you experience change, you're moving from what you have known to a period of transition, which is the unknown, into a desired way of behaving or being, or maybe it isn't what you desire, but at least you're going to gather information and make another choice, make another decision. So in the work that I do, I talk so much about this unknown space, which is really where transition lives. It's unknown. It's this thing that, well, it's the bridge. Oh, let me finish what I was going to say, my little spoken word thing here. Transitions are the bridge, and how you cross over is a choice. But resisting the inevitable only prolongs the arrival. Meaning, again, change is a constant. So don't fight it. Although resistance has its job. I kind of talk about these emotions in our bodies as having duties and jobs, because it is not about eradicating anything that we are. It's about negotiating and having relationship with these parts of us. I'm going to transition to a little coffee. So, yeah, and if you're here, give me a thumbs up if you're feeling any of this, or what, frame out something that resonates while I'm talking. Transitions is really an important just thing to, it's kind of like enjoying the journey of life, because transitions, they say, life is about the journey, not the destination. Well, life is the transitions between things. So finding a way to embrace that and enjoy it is actually the key to living a happy, joyful, fulfilled life. And of course, like I'm always going to say, that doesn't mean we dip down. It just means that when we dip down, we always know there's up. And knowing that ebb and flow of life is also a transition. The inhale and the exhale are always going to move together. That's transitioning too. So why are transitions so hard? There's so many micro and macro ways of attacking this. I think I'm just going to mention one thing, because I can't really get into all of this. If you want to dive deeper with me, you can sign up for a vision call. You can work with me. I love talking about this stuff. I find that transitions on I guess this would be micro and macro, but we are leaving old identities. And when we leave old identities, it does like a little threat to our system in a way where, who are we without that thing? And that's the passage through the unknown. And if you can embrace that transition of unknown and pop yourself off to the other side and realize it was not as fearful as you thought, it wasn't as scary as you thought. So we're leaving old identities all the time. They can be big ones and they can be little ones. We could be really addicted to something like alcohol, people, certain behaviors. And then when we have that, who am I without that, which is what my 30 Days to Change program. Oh no, the battery's going to go on the phone. All right, we'll see it through. Transitions, addictions, it can really threaten a big part of who we are. And we actually have to be gentle moving through that transition, because we have to really give ourselves permission to thank all the parts of us that brought us there, to that moment, that bridge, that like passageway. Fear, the gate, like there's so many emotions that are the gatekeepers to things. Fear is one of them, and so is this just aware, this transition time, there's, resistance is is a gatekeeper, and it's a moment where it's going to challenge you. It's be like, do you really want it? You really want it? Come on, you're going to do it. You really want it? Because we're here to protect you. We don't want you to go through anything that you might not be able to handle. So yeah, transitions. It took me a while in my own way to really embrace moving through transitions, moving through, embracing the unknown. Maybe embracing the unknown could have been also a part of this. My affirmation for the week is embrace the journey, which I guess in some ways is embracing the known, the unknown, the mystery of it. It's kind of like, and then the word that I'm using all week is onward. Like, keep going. You must just keep on gathering information. And I use that a lot. I say gathering information because gathering information keeps you in like the neutral space, neutrality. Let's switch to this one. I'm feeling this one now. Neutrality, like just gather the information and be neutral with it, and then see what decision and what's next in the transition. So we're going to pick a card. Oh, I think I when I was mentioning leaving old identities, I think that also has to do with attachment, which has a lot to do. The way it shows up for me is I used to have serious separation anxiety. Like, transitions would create this immediate like holding and clenching to what was. Like, no, I can't leave this because, and that's the fear of the unknown. But the separation anxiety is the fear of like I'm attaching to a future of something, projecting what is going to feel like in this transition, versus where I am now. And I totally caught myself the other day talking to my brother. It's just like, I was like, oh, because I just traveled. And I was like, what should I do when I get back to New York? And I was like, you know what? Why don't you get back to New York and then decide? And I was like, oh, relax. Like, I trust myself to know what I'm going to want to do. And I don't need to use this time to think about something that may or may not even happen. Like, it's so amazing how actually embracing transitions just brings you into the moment. And it's like a cascade of life unfolding in front of you. And transitions become fluid and flow. And that's kind of why I picked the Spanish rap, because I was just like, I don't know, there's something about just flowing and just rolling and glowing and just kind of like allowing the words and everything to just roll off. All right, let's pick this card. All right, we're picking this card before my Instagram live ends on my battery. And that's the other thing, is rolling with the punches, just like figuring out how to roll with this. I'm rolling with this battery situation right now. All right, picking a card for transitions. This is a transition. This is a bridge, actually. The way that I'm doing this is the bridge. All right, so if you're seeing this live or on the replay, we're bridging. We're picking transitions. Boom, boom, shakalaka. Happy Tuesday. I'm loving this. Tuesday thoughts on embracing transitions. And boom. Possibilities. Nice. Possibilities. I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory, possibilities, in the sense that if you're just transitioning, you're allowing possibilities. Because if you're not allowing yourself to move through, you're basically like holding yourself hostage to all the possibilities that are awaiting you if you allow yourself to fly. I mean, this is an eagle, and she is trying to find one that... This eagle is like having this aerial view, which actually gives him or her the ability to see all the possibilities of the land below, to allow for smart transitions. I mean, transitions don't have to be like not smart. You can have smart transitions. You can think things through a little bit and then make a conscious choice to move through. And, the eagle has to know where to dip down to catch its prey. So I think, and red, action. This is an action card, and that's exactly transitions. You can't go through a transition without taking action, or else it's actually called stagnation, stuckness, because the whole definition of transition was moving from one state of being to the next. So here I leave you with that move through your transitions gracefully and consciously so that you may open up to the possibilities ahead of you. Don't be afraid of the unknown. The unknown is always more known than it seems, because it is actually the seeds of your thoughts are already holding all the knowledge of the known. And the more you realize that, the more actually things are just so perfectly known in the matrix, and you're just like, oh, of course. You enter certainty. So certainty is actually the second one of my biggest manifesting hacks in my top 3 manifesting hacks. So anyway, I'm going to leave you with that. If you've gotten any nuggets out of this, share with me here. We've got some exciting things coming up on Next Level Manifestors page. You can sign up for a free vision call if you want to talk about what working with me might look like. I can help you strategize your life, your mind, and you can go to your next level and be the creator of your life. All right, Lisa signing off. Peace out. Ow! I leave you with this. All right. Transition smooth, everyone. Dance it out. One love.